Hey, everybody, welcome to the Trip Delivers company overview. We're going to run through some brief company information, share a little bit about who we are, what we do as a company, and how you could benefit by becoming a part of the Trip Delivers family. Trip Delivers was founded recently, just last year, participating in the $100+ billion restaurant and delivery business industry. It's expanding rapidly. Right now, there's about 60% of US consumers ordering delivery or takeout at least once a week. And as big as the industry is, it's projected to hit over $200 billion annually by 2025, according to Forbes magazine. So if you can position yourself in an industry that's going from 100+ billion to 200+ billion over the next few years, there's a massive opportunity to win financially by positioning yourself in the middle of that growth. The industry players, multiple billion-dollar companies like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, $100+ million companies like Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. As big as all these companies are, they pretty much do everything exactly the same way, which in the industry, it creates a lot of unhappy drivers, unhappy customers, and unhappy restaurants. What Trip Delivers was designed to do was pretty much create happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. And it's not that difficult to do. If you look at the restaurants, for example, if you owned a restaurant doing 20 orders a day with the average order of about $40, you'd pay with Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber, all these big companies, you'd pay almost $100,000 annually in delivery fees. If you did the same exact amount of orders with Trip Delivers, you'd pay just over $14,000 in delivery fees. So if you could save almost $85,000 a year by having Trip Delivers drivers pick up the food and take it to your customer versus Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub drivers doing it, I think every one of us, if we owned restaurants, would want Trip delivering our orders, and we'd want to save that $85,000 and put it in our bank accounts instead of into Ubers and DoorDashes and Grubhubs. So that creates a lot of happy restaurants when you save them that kind of income. We don't have any massive percentage fees that we charge. It's a flat rate, $2 for our members, $3 for non-members. Restaurants are paid instantly, just like the card was swiped in restaurant. It goes into their bank account the very next day. Same thing with Trip Delivers customers. If they go onto the website and order, the restaurants are paid the very next day. Drivers paid just like they accepted a credit card. They got paid the next day. It hits their bank account. There's no hidden service fees paid by our customers. It creates happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. Our executive team is second to none. We've literally got an executive, Bob McNulty, who has created multiple billion-dollar companies over the years, specializes in market disruption, viral growth. To get started, it's pretty amazing. It's free. Whoever invited you onto this webinar, have them send you a link. You can sign up for free, download the app, and if you're in an area where we're operating, you can start using our service. You can actually start earning income as well. If you start referring customers or you refer drivers or restaurants, you can get paid as deliveries go out throughout your city. You can drive as a side hustle driver or a pro driver if you're looking to make some substantial income. We have a software as a service fee, but the great thing for our drivers, they don't pay anything until they've driven for a month and earned for a month. And our average drivers earn $2 to $3 more per delivery than the competitors. So if you're driving with us, it's potentially an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month on top of your regular delivery income by being a driver for Trip Delivers. We have our marketer position as well. They can earn the highest amount on referrals, and they also earn on what we call Connect 2 and Connect 3 referrals. To earn, it's pretty simple. You refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and marketers. How we get paid, every time you refer a customer, you make 40 cents when that customer places an order. Every time you refer a restaurant, you make 40 cents every time that restaurant fulfills an order. To give you an example, let's say you introduce 10 restaurants to the Trip family. They average 20 deliveries per day. Each restaurant, that's 6,000 orders per month. At 40 cents an order, that's $2,400 in residual income month after month after month. As long as these restaurants are delivering, you're getting paid. What if you actually introduced other people to this concept, though? We pay people on what's called their Connect 2 and Connect 3 with Trip Delivers. So if you introduce those restaurants, and let's say you add 10 drivers, that's another $500 on top of the $2,400. So with 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, you're making $2,900 a month in residual income. What if you introduced 3 people that did the exact same thing as you? They introduced 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each. That's 30 restaurants, 30 drivers. That's an additional $2,250 per month in income on top of the $2,900 per month you're making off your Connect One referrals. What if those 3 introduced 3 each? So now you've got 9 individuals on your Connect 3. Let's say those 9 introduced 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each. Now listen, some people will introduce 0 restaurants and 0 drivers. We have individuals in the Trip family who in their first 30 days personally introduced over 60 restaurants. So some will do a lot more, some will do less. This is just a theoretical example, but if you did have that Connect 3, 90 drivers, 90 restaurants on that Connect 3, that's another $3,150 per month. Add it all up, you're making $8,300 per month because you've got a team of 12 folks working together with yourself that each got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, and you've got restaurants pumping out about 20 orders a day. That's not breaking any records. There's restaurants that do hundreds of orders a day in delivery, but there's restaurants that do less than that as well. So this is just an example. Bottom line, there's a lot of money to be made in the restaurant delivery industry. And the beauty of it is we'll teach you and train you every step of the way. If you're sitting here going, this looks great, but what in the world would I say to a restaurant to get them to join the Trip family? What would I say to a driver who wants to make extra money with Trip Delivers? We have scripts, we have video training, we have tools and support every step of the way. With Trip Delivers, you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. We've got a training coming up on Tuesday evening, our marketers only event. We've got trainings on restaurant acquisition. We've got trainings on driver acquisitions. We've got trainings on the software. Wednesdays, we run trainings. Mondays, we run trainings. We do trainings on Saturdays. There's plenty of support. What I would recommend if you're looking at this going, man, I could use some extra income, or maybe you're looking at it going, you know, COVID knocked my career out of the park. I need something to do. I need something to replace that income. Contact whoever invited you to this webinar. Let them know you want to learn more. Let them know you want to sign up for free. There's no risk. It costs nothing. Have them send you their link. Get signed up. And for those of you who do, I want to be one of the first to welcome you to the Trip Delivers family.